That fire is still raging. At this point, it's about 5 miles outside of town here in Archer City off of Highway 79. And it started about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Officials say possibly in an oil field. Danger continues to slither around and present problems for Texoma pets. I'm Mechell Dixon, and I'll tell you how you can protect them. The Great American Smokeout asks that folks quit for just one day. Now, many say that's possible, but they say snubbing out a long-time habit is a lot more difficult. In the course of 1 year's time, one dog can produce more than a dozen puppies. And if those puppies are not fixed, then the problem will just continue to grow and grow. But take a look at this. Ice is still out here. So state and local officials say when you get behind the wheel tonight, you need to proceed with extreme caution. Before this machine came online, TS agents actually had to hand search bags looking for potential threats. But now it goes so much faster. All they have to do is pick up a bag, put it on the conveyor belt, and then the agent presses scan. I am a clown. Thank you very much. I'm taking a bow. Back at you, baby. The expression on Edward Duncan's face showed he was crushed. Judge Stan Mailer ruled there was sufficient evidence to remove more than 100 dogs and cats from Duncan's custody and award it to the SPCA of Texas. And prosecutors and investigators say that ruling was for the best. Edward Dunbar had little to say after leaving the Young County Courthouse. Mr. Dunbar, what do you have to say about the verdict?
No comment.
On September 14th, Young County deputies teamed with the SPCA of Texas and removed more than 100 dogs and cats from Dunbar's property outside of Loving. Pictures taken by the SPCA show the animals living in confined quarters, cages littered with animal waste, and dogs suffering from hair loss as well as severely matted hair. While the judge's decision did not please Dunbar, it brought a sigh of relief to many who attended the hearing.
I am very pleased with the decision that the judge made. Those animals don't need to go back on that property.
I think they had good intentions, but they got over their heads and it was too many animals for them to take care of.
Now, Dunbar will have to take care of something else. The judge ordered him to pay court costs, as well as the cost the SPCA has spent boarding and caring for the animals. The whole decision has made an impact on this man who says he's a big animal lover.
We did what we thought was good enough, and they say it's not. So that's it.
Unfortunately, that's not it for Edward Dunbar. The investigation continues into possibly filing criminal charges against him. And prosecutors say since there were 106 dogs seized from his property, he could face 106 counts of animal cruelty. From the back of a Wichita County patrol car, 19-year-old Devontae Deshaun Combs had a lot to say about his brief taste of freedom. But his nearly 2-day escape from the Wichita County Jail Annex came to an abrupt end inside this apartment on Barnett Road. Sheriff's investigators arrived at the Indian Falls apartment complex shortly before 6 Friday night. Officials say he was alone inside apartment 156 and wouldn't open the door. Investigators say although they got a key from the manager, they still had to force their way inside.
This subject kept trying to hold the door and put the extra safety lock on the door to try to keep us from out, but when the deputies kicked the door open and the door hit him, and then we went to the floor, and it was a tussle match for a few minutes, but he is in custody.
But Combs isn't the only one. Deputies also arrested the woman who rents apartment 156, along with 2 others.
In the beginning, they was all like right here.
This woman was next door when deputies stormed the apartment. She says she can't believe danger was so close.
When you see all these guns and everything on you, yeah, you're going to be a little bit nervous, yes.
But Sheriff Duke says the only people who should be nervous are those who helped Combs hide from authorities for more than 24 hours. Mechell Dixon, KFDX 3 News. Now, as of this morning, drivers could no longer zoom along this stretch of Midwestern Parkway at 40 miles per hour. This sign here shows the speed that they now have to go, 30 miles per hour. But we found that this safety precaution isn't driving down concerns of all of the students who cross this very busy road. Now, more than 1,000 students cross Midwestern Parkway every day going to and from the Wellness Center. And many students tell me it used to be scary getting to that center, but now that an upgraded crosswalk has been installed and the speed limit lowered, they say they don't worry that much.
Since they changed it and it's slowed down, you know, it gives you more of a sense of contentness, I guess, when you get to cross the street and not have to worry about getting run over or the crazy drivers out there, hitting you or something.
Now, of course, it's going to take drivers some time to get accustomed to all of the changes, but city officials believe they have a way to help drivers do just that. You see, if you're caught speeding in this area, speeding tickets start at $149 and go up. And if you're caught running that red light down there, well, that ticket is a whopping $225. More than 100 camels between Iowa Park and Electra are being sold. Now, their owner passed away a year and a half ago and willed his 50,000-acre estate to the Shriners. Now, the Shriners plan to sell off the land, so that means the Texoma camels must go. A large herd of camels in the middle of cow country is a sure tourist magnet. It's the kind of attraction that travelers like Florida resident Jim Indico and his girlfriend turned into a Kodak moment.
Unusual to see camels in Texas.
Come on, Dixie!
But this pasture, which held more than 100 camels, will soon be empty. Bob McNair owned the camels and the land. He started putting the animals here 30 years ago to keep down the weeds. But when he died a year and a half ago, he left his entire estate to the Shriners. The organization wants to liquidate it, so his camels are being sold.
Hey, Sam, it's your mama. Hey, big boy. Yes, I know.
But nearly 24 camels raised by McNair's wife will stay in Wichita County.
Hopefully I can buy this pasture from the estate, but the estate's still not, everything's up in the air.
McNair's camels have grown used to their visitors through the years. Many pull over to pay an up-close and personal visit.
That's a travel trip, and we said we would stop and see whatever caught our eyes.
Does it surprise you to see camels in Texas?
Yes, it does. We were all like, why are camels in Texas?
Don't you fight.
These 20 camels are here for companionship, and McNair says somewhere in Wichita County is where they will stay.
They're just great pets. Only a mother could love them, and I do. They're so ugly.
It's so ugly, they're cute, huh?
It's true, they're so ugly, they're cute.
Now, McNair plans to have all of her late husband's camels sold within the next 6 months. As for her 20 camels, well, she's still trying to find a location for them. And by the way, she says it's very dangerous for strangers to pet Sam, that big, friendly male camel. Now, she does it because she's raised him since he was 5 days old.